All right. Come with me as I help improve the click-through rate and traffic to an Amazon product detail page for one of my brands. Hi, my name is Daryl Vanderpool. I am the owner and founder of Web Marketing, an Amazon marketing studio, and I'm your Amazon expert, giving you all the tips and tricks you need to know in order to grow your Amazon business. So what I'm doing currently is I'm looking at one of the brands I work with, Celestial Seasonings, and this is really just going to be a quick video talking through what I need to do or what I would suggest for the brand to do in order to help improve their click-through rate. Why is click-through rate important? Click-through rate is going to be the direct traffic that's driving to your product detail pages. And so the way to win on Amazon works is you kind of have three pillars. You have your SEO, which talks to the computers. So it's going to be your search terms, checking all the boxes as far as optimizations go. The next one's going to be your click-through rate or your traffic driving from where your rankings are into your product detail page, because Amazon is super saturated, highly saturated with sellers. And so we want to make sure that we're putting in the effort into making sure that, one, we're ranking organically, two, that we're speaking to consumers and making sure that the product detail page is a pleasant experience, and three, once they're on the product detail page, giving them as much information as they need in order to lead into a conversion. So at the end of the day, what we want to do is gain more sales. How do we gain more sales? We drive more traffic. How do we drive more traffic? We show up in front of people in the right areas. So those are the three pillars that we're going to work on. Today, we're going to really focus on driving traffic, which is improving click-through rate. And so something that I like to do is look at the first image, because it's such an easy win when you look at the images. So I have Celestial Seasonings Herbal Tea. This is what I'm working on just to see kind of what we're looking at in the herbal tea category for just Celestial Seasonings. So we can see here a lot of the images are, if it's a 6-pack, it just has all 6 of the boxes, 6 of the flavors, which is fine. But if we were to click on one of these, so let's say I clicked on this overall pick, so the number one ranking for Celestial Seasonings Herbal Tea, I'm going to go ahead and see none of these images looks like they've really been optimized for people. So let's ignore that. Okay, so when I go in and look at the best sellers in the herbal tea section, I'm just wanting to see, what are the competitors doing that's different than what Celestial Seasonings is doing. So right off the bat, these first 3, it's one image. Now looking at this, it looks like this is a pack of 1. This is, I don't know what this is. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out, see what it is. Looks like it's also a pack of 1. This one here is a pack of 1. So it looks like most of these top sellers are single packs, which is good to know. Then we're number 4 here with this product. So I'm going to go ahead and this is the one that I'm going to work on improving. So this is a 6-pack. Again, we see here, this is number 6. So it's not doing as well as Celestial Seasonings, but this image is bigger. It shows you exactly what it is. You can see that, actually, I'm just going to click on this so we can talk about what's good and what we want to emulate and replicate on our listing because of what it looks like. So when we're looking at this, we want to make sure that the consumers can see the key features, the product features as easily as possible, especially before they even click on this product detail page. So if I were to go back to this layout here, if I'm looking at lemon ginger, I can see in the image that this is lemon ginger tea. It's an herbal tea, and it looks like it has probiotics. Right off the bat, I know exactly what I'm working with this tea. Here in Celestial Seasonings, I can't see anything. I just see squares that are not giving me anything specific. If I really look closely, I can see that that's Bengal spice. That doesn't help the consumer, especially when we're looking at, a category where it's a whole bunch of different ones. We want to make sure that the consumer can see exactly what they're shopping for. So that's going to be the first thing that I would do. So clicking here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and open a Canva file so we can see exactly how I would do this. Then I like to do 2500 by 2500, just because that's a nice big size, and we want to make sure that the image quality is good. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this image, paste it here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the background just to make sure when I add some other elements that it's easy to see. Take this all the way down. And I want to make sure there's a little white space around because I don't want to have a hidden suppression. So one thing about Amazon that you probably don't know is there's hidden suppressions. So those are suppressions that you won't see an alert on your Amazon account. And you really won't know unless you're looking for it. One of the things that does trigger hidden suppressions is going to be having your image not have enough white space at the edge. So I just like to make sure that the actual product image I'm using just has white space to kind of avoid any hidden suppressions or anything like that. And so There's some people that say, have at least 2 pixels of space. I just go ahead and if I can see white, it's good. So right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and start by just making this as big as I can here. So that's already one image. It's already better. But because it's a multi-pack, I do want to kind of see what I can do to make sure customers know that it's a multi-pack. Go here, boxes, or maybe just box. And again, this is just kind of the creative process of playing around with things, see if we can make something more. And I don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger. That seems pretty chill. Then I'm going to look at the ingredients because, we have fresh ingredients. Why not highlight those? So yeah, there's ginger, cinnamon, and clove for sure. But if I go here, since it's a consumable item, I can see exactly what they are. So cinnamon, chicory, things I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and start doing the big ones that people know. So cinnamon for sure. And this has star anise there, which I don't know if that's... No, it's not. I'm just going to see if there's a good kind of cinnamon photo that I can use. Cloves, black pepper, nutmeg. And something you want to make sure we do too when we're looking at making images is, like, we know clove is smaller than cinnamon, so we're going to go ahead and make sure that that's smaller. Ginger. Gotta have ginger. I don't love, I like this image, so maybe if I can replicate this image in some way to where it's not as busy. We've been making it smaller. You know what? I'm gonna type in mango spice or spices. See if there's anything that might have a few of the things that are in it. So again, this would be great. It has everything but star anise, and so we don't want that one. Nope. So we're just gonna go ahead and search some of the more popular ones. Cinnamon, I think, could be one. Something I want to make sure I do is that the angles of these are similar. So I really like this one. Like what we did here, you can see the different elements that we have, different ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm deleting this. So we have this, and then I'm going to duplicate this, and because it's a 6-pack, I'm going to go ahead and add something that's going to say it's a 6-pack. So first I'm going to see if there's any images that I already have, and of course, searching 6-packs, I'm going to get 6-pack abs. But let's see. So it's just the number 6, nothing special. So I'm going to go ahead and add a text box. Pack of 6. Make that bigger, bold it, change the color, white. And then the last thing I'm going to do, because again, we don't need to worry about it specifically looking like how it looks in real life. So we're going to go ahead and just do this quick little tweak, make this smaller, bring it up 6, and I like to capitalize everything, just make it easier to read. And this, so I'm going to go ahead and match the color that we see up here, just so that it looks like the actual package. Position and back, so that it's behind all of these different elements. So I'm going to change the transparency so that it shows, but it's not great. So now I have 2 or 3 different images to kind of show the brands to say, hey, listen, here's what we can do to help, your conversion, or at least your click-through rate, drive more traffic to the actual product detail page. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions about anything else, or, how to figure out how to best optimize your first image to improve your click-through rates, leave a comment below. I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for. Thanks. Chris. I don't know what that was, but have a good one.